You think you've pushed hard, hit a new PR, and then a sharp twinge in your shoulder or a dull ache behind the knee pulls you up short. In that moment, everything changes. Workouts, plans, identity. The immediate impulse is understandable. Stop, rest, and wait for it to go away. But the smartest response to a gym injury is neither panic nor passive surrender. It is a controlled, informed pivot. Acknowledge the setback, protect the injured tissue, and then train around it with intention. The first thing to address is the psychological weight of being sidelined. Exercise is about more than muscle. It structures our days, anchors our confidence, and regulates mood. When that is taken away, it can feel like a loss of control. Frustration, anxiety, even depression are common. These emotions are not a sign of weakness, they are signals. Recognize them, name them, and resist the urge to catastrophize. An injury is rarely career-ending. More often, it is a temporary detour that, if managed intelligently, can lead to better movement patterns and long-term resilience. Next, immediate actions. Protect the joint, but avoid the trap of immobilizing and abandoning activity altogether. Complete bed rest or immobilization for minor to moderate musculoskeletal injuries often prolongs recovery. Muscle atrophy, joint stiffness, and decreased circulation are real consequences of doing nothing. The goal in the first days is informed relative rest. Reduce the aggravating activities, control pain and swelling, and maintain mobility within pain-free ranges. Ice compression, elevation, and over-the-counter anti-inflammatories have their place for acute inflammation, but the larger strategy is to maintain function. This is where regression exercises come in. Regression means scaling movements down to their simplest, safest variants, so you can still load the system without provoking the injury. Instead of thinking, I can't train, think, what can I do that supports healing? For a painful shoulder, regress a pressing motion to a diagonal pattern on a lighter band, or perform wall push-ups with a neutral scapular position. These regressions maintain shoulder rhythm, preserve motor control, and promote blood flow without the compressive forces of heavy bench presses. For a sore knee, regress from back squats to box squats or partial range single-leg step-ups to limit shear and control depth. You can also shift emphasis to posterior chain work, glute bridges and Romanian deadlifts with light weight to unload the knee while preserving lower body strength. Progression must be deliberate and symptom-guided. Use pain as a compass, not a dictator. Mild, transient discomfort during a modified exercise can be acceptable, but sharp pain or swelling are red flags. Track what hurts, when, and how long it takes to settle after activity. If a regression produces increasing pain or delayed swelling, back off. If it feels stable, gradually increase range of motion, time under tension, or resistance while maintaining impeccable form. Cross-training is another smart tool. Cardio forms that bypass the injured joint keep fitness intact. A swimmer with a shoulder issue might focus on lower body intervals on a bike, while someone with a knee problem can pursue upper body conditioning or rowing if tolerable. Mobility work, breathing drills, and isometrics can maintain neuromuscular connection when dynamic loading is off the table. Consult a physical therapist or qualified coach to design regressions and progressions tailored to your injury and goals. Their objective perspective accelerates recovery and reduces the risk of compensatory patterns that create new problems. Finally, the long view matters. Use this time as diagnostic and corrective. What movement broke down? Did you have muscle imbalances, poor movement habits, or training errors? Rehabilitation plus thoughtful training around the injury can correct these underlying issues and often produce stronger, more resilient movement than before. Being sidelined is a setback, but it is not the end of progress. Respect the injury, control inflammation, and return to purposeful movement through appropriate regressions and gradual progressions. Stay connected to your community and goals, adjust your expectations, and let the recovery process teach you better ways to move. In that way, an injury becomes not just a problem to endure, but a smart opportunity to evolve.